Morning guys, don't worry if you're kind of panicking, thinking why is she live 5 minutes early. I'm just giving people a chance to get their equipment and sort their devices out, and also for me to sort my devices out as well. Just whilst you're sorting yourselves out, I'll go through a quick equipment check. This workout can be done like I've put in the blog above, completely body weight if you've got no equipment. If you want to improvise, you can grab yourself a backpack, fill it with cans of beans and whatnot, something weighted, and you can always take part with it on your back, or you can do it with a barbell or some dumbbells, entirely up to you. So don't panic, you've got a little bit of time. I'm just going to sort out my devices as well. If anyone is out and about there, just let me know, and then we can do a little bit of a audio check, because there'll be a little bit of music going on. And if you do want to interact with me during it, then by all means go for it. Not that you'll get a lot of time, to be fair. I'm going to keep the workout pretty simple in regards to the moves you're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're really going to hit home with 3 simple moves. So 3 basic moves that we're going to repeat over and over again. Reason being for that is, 1, it's going to be nice and easy to follow, not too much to think about. We can work on your technique, and we can really, well, basically get a whole body workout in without complicating it too much. And 2, just so we can get the most out of those muscles as well. Come on, technology, don't fail me. Here we go. Right, click to expand, that's what I'm trying to do. Hey, so if there is anybody out there, let me know. I'm going to hit play on the volume so we can kind of get an idea of how it sounds, and if you want to let me know about that as well, that would be awesome. But we've got a few minutes, so don't panic. 2 minutes before we get going. Who is out there? Might be a slight delay, guys. Make sure you got your water. The reason behind this workout, well, it's 7 AM. Why not get in as much as we possibly can do? I've got a barbell set up. I'm thinking I may have slightly overloaded it, but so if at any point you need to, you're thinking, you know what, I either need to go a little bit heavier because it's not quite doing what it is or what I want out of it, then we can go for that, change it up whenever you need to. Or in the same respect, so I might bail on my barbell and go body weight at some point. 3 simple moves. We're going to go through the moves first off in our warm-up, so it's complete and utter body weight warm-up. The format will be repetitive. But hey, we've got a few people in, this is awesome. I've got you on my screen so I can actually see you, so by all means give me all the stick in the world if you want to, get interactive. There's no planks, I'm lying, until we get to the very end, so we'll get to a little bit of core training at the end, but there's 6 rounds to begin with. So we're going to hit 6 rounds. Each round is going to have different tempos in it, and at the end of every weighted circuit, oh, we have got a few people in, this is epic. How many of you are training this morning? Or how many of you just kind of like having a bit of a watch to see what's going on? Let me know about that one. So at the end of the weighted circuit, you've got a kicker. So we've got 3 minutes of the 3 moves that we're going to repeat over and over. Then there's a kicker at the end. Okay, so you're excited about that, or you're kind of thinking, oh, we'll find out when we get there. So there's a little bit of delay between me and you, or maybe not, but there is on my screen over here. So if you are chatting, some apologies, because I'm not being rude and ignoring you, but there's not a lot going on. I'm going to get loaded up now, so you ready? We're going to start off our workout. You've got 30 minutes, 3 moves. We're going to repeat over and over again. Round 1, just a very nice simple warm-up just to get familiar with it. I'm going to hit go on my stop clock. So, move 1, nice and easy. Feet outside of hip distance and sit into the squat. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my toes out at 2 and 10 o'clock. I'm driving my knees wide, so on the lifting and the lowering phase, they're not collapsing on me, so they're not pushing in. So we're looking after our knees, we're really going to hit the inner, outer thighs and quads, glutes, the works. So in 5 seconds, we're going to switch the move to lunges. I'm going to turn side on, purely because 1, you can have a look at my technique, see if it's okay, but 2, I'm going to pop your foot through the conservatory door otherwise. So you do what you can in the space you've got. With the lunge, take a nice long stride back, drop into the back knee and lift the heel on the back foot. Keeping my chest lifted and my core braced. So again, it doesn't matter what workout you're doing, always brace your core. And then move number 3, we're going to hit the floor on your knees or on your toes, guys. We got press ups. So knees or toes. It's not a major difference between the two, probably only about 20% difference, but make sure they're quality press ups, whether you're on your knees or your toes. Push your nose further forward than your fingertips, so your chest is hitting elbow height. Get ready to stand up. We're going to go back through that circuit again. So back on your feet, back into the squat. So back into the squat. So we're going to call this like a 1-1 tempo. So a 1-1 tempo, it's like 1 in the up and the down phase. Nice and simple start. Principle behind tempo training, for those of you who do body pump, it's not necessarily going about heavier. It's about putting more tension in the muscle to create tone. Right, back to the lunges. So nice long stride back, chest up, looking straight ahead. So an average step, depends how long your leg is for a start. Some people tend to just understep. So make sure it's a nice long reach of that back leg, so when you sit down into it, you've got a 90-degree bend on the front and the back knee, and that heel remains lifted on the back foot. Right, you're ready to hit the floor again. So back down to the ground. I'm being a little bit more sensible this round, because I've got the clock in front of me this time. Now at the end of this, guys, you're going to get 20 seconds to chill out. And at that point, if anybody wants to just comment and let me know whether you can hear me and the music's okay, or whether we need a little bit of a change. Recover. So take the recovery. So give me 30 seconds. Give yourself 30 seconds, breathe. Thumbs up if everything's okay, you can hear me, the music's fine, and you're ready to get on with it. Thumbs down if you're thinking something needs to change, and be specific. There's a little bit of a delay, so if I'm a little bit slow to react, it's not you, it's me. Right, let's get cracking with round 1. So round 1, load the bar, we're gonna go slow squats. So slow tempos. Nice one, so thank you very much for that. So nice and slow. If you're a body pumper, we call it a 4-4. So it's like 4, 3, 2, 1, and same in the up phase. So we're staying slow. Slow in both phases, and squeeze your butt. Now from here, we're then going to go into slow lunges. Slow lunge on the one leg. So don't travel, stay on one leg. Stay on one leg. Now the problem here is how good is your memory when you're under stress. So I've taken my left leg back in this round. Now I'm going to transition into my press ups. Obviously I'm going to lose my bar. So bar off, straight into slow press ups. So that tempo we're going to carry into every single move. Every single move, we're using the slow tempo. So control it. If you get to the point where fatigue hits, brilliant. That's what we're trying to get out of it. So either drop to the knees or take a shake out. Back onto your feet, guys. Quick on the transitions. Slow squat again. Nice and slow. So we're sitting down into that squat. Butt down to knee line, or whatever you're comfortable doing. So it's a knee line, big old squeeze at the bottom, driving those knees out. And again, starting to feel it, yeah? If you're not, don't panic. This is round 1 of 6. So you'll be all right. We'll get there. Right, rack your brains. Take the other leg back and let's get lunging. Need a bigger studio. So nice long stride back, dropping into that back knee, keeping that chest lifted. Remember, body weight's fine if you need to bail. We'll get one more lunge in, and then lose that bar, straight into the slow press ups. Just nice and slow. And then remember, I told you there's a kicker at the end. We're getting to the kicker. We're going to combine 2 of these moves just to get our heart rate slightly elevated. Only slightly. So, it's a squat, burpee, press up. So squat, hit the press up position, plank, burpee, jump. So squat, burpee, press up. Squat, burpee, press up. So we're hitting that squat position, putting your hands firm under your shoulders, dropping into the plank and pressing, and then jumping up out of it. Your option, step it. So there's always something you can do, and if you're struggling to get down to the ground, change it to a squat. Recover, take a breath, 1 round down. You've got your 30-second recovery after each 33-minute block, not 30-minute block, that would be interesting. Now, here's where we're going to start to put a little bit more tension into the leg. So, reset with the bar. We're going to drop and stop. That'll be fun, won't it? So, drop and stop, and squeeze and drive. So we drop quick, we hold the bottom, and then we press out of there, okay? On the rise, big squeeze the butt, don't lock your legs out. So always keep a soft bend on the knee, keep that chest lifted, and drive the elbows through, under the bar, whew, so you don't let that chest collapse. We're going to do the same on the lunge, so 1 leg back, drop and stop, 1 leg only, 1 leg only. So drop and stop. Now my weight is in my front heel and my toes are lifted on my back foot, okay? So drop and hold. That's going to cause the muscles to fire, to stabilise you. They should be fighting to keep your balance. It's a good core chest as well. Right, lose the bar. Hit the floor, same tempo, press up. Knees or toes, drop and hold. Drop and hold, drive up out of there. So drop and hold, drive out of there. Now you normally think, if you get to rest at the bottom of a phase, well that would be nice. No, it won't. So, nice quick changeover. Back onto your feet, grab that bar, get a cleaner press in between, don't we? And then drop and hold, squeeze, and then drive. Drop and hold, squeeze and drive. Now think about where you're feeling it. If you feel it in your butt, brilliant. You must be really tensing it, getting the most out of your glute activation. If you've got a lazy butt like me, I tend to feel it in my quads. Right, switch the leg, lunge, drop and hold, drive up out of there. So the focus is all on that other leg now. Oh my life. Now I absolutely hate lunges with a passion. Oh, because they hurt. And that's because they work. So sometimes you gotta do what you don't like. Right, lose that bar. You ready? Press up, drop and hold. Now remember, at any given point, if you're on your knees, that's fine, no problem. But make sure you're shifting your body weight forward. So your chest is lined with your elbow crease. And your nose is further forward than your fingertips. Ready for those burpees? Here we go. Squat, burpee, press up. Squat, burpee, press up. Now can you see we're overloading those muscles over and over. So if you're needing to drop your weights on block 3, that's fine. It's actually a sign that we're getting what we want out of the workout. Or if you're stubborn, recover, or lazy like me, can't be bothered to faff around with your weights. So I'm just going to push through. Probably regret it tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. Right, you've got 15 seconds. Round 3. How much fun is this? Oh, it's right, I'm bringing you back. Single tempo in both directions. Ready? So nice and simple, just single movement. After the drop stop round, we're going to get a little bit more of that elasticity back into the muscle, get it back on side for this round. Still make sure those knees are driving wide. If you're watching on playback, guys, and you need longer recoveries, that's fine. Hit pause, jump in when you need to. Right, take a leg back, single lunge, one leg, single lunge, one leg. Now, can you see I'm still driving my elbows through under the bar? If you've got a backpack, it's sitting nicely on your back, hopefully. If your body weight still remain chest lifted. So don't look down, it's going to bring your chest forward. That's going to throw your lunge technique out. Ready? Lose the bar. Press up, single movement, single movement. There's a whole lot of repetitions in this training this morning. So be extremely proud of yourselves for smashing the workout, getting stuck in, and hopefully finding your limits. That's the fun part. It might be the scary part. Back on your feet. But it's actually, if you think about it, it's awesome to learn. And it's even better to learn where your strengths lie, where your limits are right now, and then trying it again and realising you can get a little bit further next time because you're a little bit fitter. Whew. Am I regretting this weight? Only 3 more rounds to play with. Right, you ready? Take a leg back. Are you regretting your weight? Or are you thinking, maybe I'm underselling myself? Maybe I'll do it again. Whew. It is relentless, guys. The recovery is minimal. So even though it's strength and conditioning, I am expecting you to be breathless. Right, you ready? Hit the press ups. Use your legs to make sure you're controlling getting that bar on and off. Now you know what happens at the end of every round, don't you? Is the kicker. Again, your option. If the kicker is getting you, then what you can do is take that extra 30 seconds where we're performing the kicker on your feet, and then take the minute recovery. At the end of the day, guys, it's your workout. Do what you can, and then try it again at a later date. See if you can do a little bit more. Oh, 15 seconds. Now, so it's a whole body workout. That's no lie. Main focus is lower body, but when it comes to the press ups, recover, we're hitting shoulders, chest, a little bit of biceps and triceps, core. So you're getting a lot out of it, hopefully. 15 seconds, guys. This is a round I'm regretting. So we had a nice easy, and I say easy, it isn't, singles round. Next round is bottom half pulses round. Good idea. But even better news, you're over halfway. Ready for it? So with the bottom half pulses, sit into the squat. Now your option, is to do triple pulse and a raise, or sit into that squat, slow pulses. So from knee line to halfway. That. Right, go into your lunge, one leg. That should burn. Now why? Basically, we're exhausted our muscle of all of its oxygen. And it quite likes oxygen, because we quite like oxygen. But it's going to get an even bigger pump onto that muscle. Balance. Stay low and do what you can. You've got 3 seconds. Lose the bar. You ready for the pulse round press ups? Again, do what you can. Do what you can. You can either do triples and a raise. You can stay there. Do what you got to do. 10 seconds. Come on, you got it. You got it. Make sure your hands are outside shoulder distance. Back on your feet. Squats. Come on, guys. Are we getting a little bit longer in getting up? You're not taking that as an opportunity to chill, are you? Now I'm getting to the point where my legs are really burning. I hope yours are too. Right, are you ready for that lunge on your other leg? Get your other leg back. I mentioned how much I hate lunging. Ooh, where are you feeling it? Is it the quad that's taking the biggest battering in this set? Or is it just everything? Quick core check, are you braced? Is it locked in? I'm down to doubles. You ready for that press up round? Get one more lot of lunges in, guys. Right, dish the bar. Press ups. Here we go. So like I said, the pulses really put the pump into the muscle. They are being exhausted of oxygen. That is why you're probably breathing heavier. You're probably in the most amount of distress, but we're going to push through with the kicker to get your burpees in. And don't forget that press up. We can never do enough. Remember that option though, team. You can bin the burpees and take the minute recovery if you need it. For everyone else, just push through one more. Recover. Take a breath. How are we doing, guys? Good news, you're about to hit 20 minutes. That means last third of the workout. Right, next move. We're going a little bit more dynamic. When I say dynamic, you're not jumping. Not until we get to burpees. It's raises and rows. So the raises are going to be squat and calf raise. Drop, drive, drop, drive. So the drive is up onto my toes. In the downward phase, drive the knees wide. On the up phase, keep the knees wide and keep driving onto those toes. About an inch or at least a couple of millimeters, your heels should be lifted. Right, lunge round. You're going to step, lunge, and then bring the knee through. So step, lunge, bring the knee through. It's all about the balance on the one leg and the core activation as you bring that knee through. So if you'd rather not, no problem. Just on the one leg again. And then with the press ups, you've got bar down, chest to elbow crease, and you're going to row the elbow back. So hit the bottom of the press on the raise, drive that elbow up to the ceiling. Now I'm taking my feet wider on this move, just to try and stop me from getting any rotation through my torso. Trying to keep my hips square to the floor, so I'm working my back muscles rather than twisting, hitting the obliques. Back to the squats. So, squat and calf raise. Come on, we're almost there. Almost. Be really interested to hear what you kind of feel and think of this format. It's dead simple. You could put this format together and use it with anything. Take that leg back for the lunge. So if you've got no equipment, then what you could do, pure body weight, no problem. Still gonna hit with all the different tempos. You're gonna get the muscles working. Big focus on muscle activation though. So you've got to squeeze and tense everything. Ready for the press ups. Bend the bar. Press up and row. Again, take the feet wide, even if you're on your knees, no problem. But what we're trying to do, keep the chest square to the ground, the hips square to the floor as well, so we don't over rotate. It should be getting more difficult to press out the ground. Here we go. Squat, burpee, press ups. Good news coming. We've only got one more round of this before we hit our core finisher. You got it. 5 seconds, get one more in. Recover. Take a second. Now, did I save the best round till last? Yes and no. Yeah? Because it's really going to push you. No? Because it's really going to push you when we're already fatigued. So again, give yourself credit for what you're doing. It's vile, but also, or just vile, either side. Right, this is the hold round. Already people are probably swearing or muttering under your breath. What are you doing? Right, drop and hold. It's as simple as that. Just making sure I can still see the clock, because I don't want to be down here much longer. Again, if you're finding too much pressure is going into your back, make sure you drive your elbows underneath the bar. Keep that chest up. Tense everything. Right, you ready to get out of there and do that with a lunge? So, drop into the one lunge, drop and hold. It's all about balance, focus, and just being stubborn. Oh my days. Now I can't see the clock, so I'm hoping for the very best that one, we're going to hit 30 seconds and no more. But I also don't want to shortchange you. Come out of it. Same with the press up if you can, guys. So hit the bottom of that press up, and if you can, hold it. That is unpleasant. The holds, don't let your hips go. So don't let your hips go. If they are, drop your knees. Drop to your knees and just try your best. 5 seconds. 3, 2, back on your feet. Come on, last time with the bar. Last time with the bar. Are you sweating? Drop and hold. Now just think about happy thoughts. What's the day got in store for you? Focus, guys. You've got 10 seconds. Then we've got our lunge. Then we've got our press. Then we've got our burpee. Then we've got a little bit of core. Take your leg back. Hold the lunge. Drop and hold. I mentioned I don't like lunges. Come on, you got it. Now my front leg is shaking. 10 seconds. You got sweat dripping off you as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, get out of there. Lose the bar, get the press in, hold it. Remember, if you need to drop to your knees, if you're on your knees and you're thinking, got nowhere else to go, you've got 15 seconds. And then our arms should be blown out, but we're still going to do something with them. We've still got a little bit left. You ready? Burpee. Don't forget to press up. God, I love it when sweat drips off your chin. Now, who says that strength and conditioning workout can't get a sweat on? I know a lot of us like the cardio. We like get our heart rate elevated and racing, sweat to flow, and you feel awesome because of the high end of the training. Hopefully, recover. You'll feel just as awesome after this, but in a different way. Yeah, you're gonna ache. But that's also something I hope you learn to love, or at least accept. Because that ache, as you work in muscles, that maybe one you've not worked before, but two, you're pushing them, and you're going to get some results. Right, you ready to finish it? You've got a 30-30 round. 30 seconds of military sit-ups. Now, military sit-up, fold your arms, and all you're doing, feet on the floor, and you're sitting all the way up out of it. Now, you might think, what am I folding my arms? You're folding your arms because the temptation to get you up out of a sit-up is to throw them and use that lever and the weight to get you out of that position. Now, favourite move, hold plank. Take your feet wide, or kick the conservatory blinds, and then slow taps. So all I'm doing, your option is to stay in plank, so you've got 4 points of contact on the floor, or if you want to challenge yourself, tap the opposite shoulder, so you go through the salutes, and you end up with just 3 points of contact on the floor, and that's going to put a little bit more demand on it. Flip over, back to your military sit-ups. Good news, guys, you're in the final round. Final round. And love it or hate it, we've got a minute. And when we flip onto our front, I think we should attempt a 1-minute plank. Ideal opportunity for you to let me know how you're doing. So hold that plank position. Either high plank, so you're on your hands, the palm of your hands and your toes. Low plank, so you're on your elbows and toes. Or you can drop to your knees. 45 seconds, guys. Breathe through it. What you should do is make sure your shoulders are directly over the top of your hands. You've got a nice flat back, so your butt's not up in the air. Don't let your hips dip, so squeeze and brace everything. 30 seconds. Come on, push through it. Push through it. Oh my days. 20 seconds. Everything's shaking. You're very quiet out there. 10 seconds. Come on, see through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. 2. That has been your 30-minute strength and conditioning session on a very early Monday morning. Hope you're all fit and healthy and well. As always, if you want to leave any feedback, if and when there's another session, if you want to let me know if there's any particular moves, any particular areas you want to specifically work on, I'm more than happy to have a look at it and try and incorporate it into your next workout. But for each and every one of you, whether you've done it live or whether you do it on playback later, top job, guys. Keep doing it. Keep just outside your comfort zone, and you're guaranteed to at least feel good about yourself. If not, get a little bit fitter as well. Top training, guys. Have a happy Monday, and we'll catch you all soon.